Renewal season for your group health plans are right around the corner. And if you're a leader that's struggling through what to do this year, this is the video for you. My name's John. I'm over here at Remodel Health. We tailor health benefits to your organization's needs. And today I'm going to give you some tools for evaluating small business group health options. Before we get into the tools you'll need to evaluate your options, let's first talk about why employers offer group health to begin with. Well, actually, if we take a little history lesson, we can go all the way back to 1942 when President Roosevelt signed an executive order. You see, it was World War II and there was a tremendous labor shortage. And so President Roosevelt froze all wages for all companies. That means you could not use pay as a competitive advantage to get the best employees. Well, during this labor shortage, they still wanted to figure out a way to get the right team on board. And so what they did, they started offering health benefits. And this is what led us to where we are today. And this whole concept that wages plus benefits and, hey, what am I going to get paid and what's my health benefit? It all started way back in 1942. So as we start to rethink where we're at right now, it's important to know where we were first. Since that time, way back in 1942, obviously health benefits have gone through lots of changes, but the most predominant version of health benefits that we see is option A, traditional group. This is going to be a group plan. Generally, the employer will pay some or all of the monthly premium, the cost of that. Sometimes, and more commonly, it is the employee that is also paying toward that plan, but it's all managed by the employer. The employer makes the decision on the style of plan, and it is a group health plan, traditional group health plan. With that said, the cost of these plans over just the past 20 years has gone up 268%. It has become unsustainable, which is exactly why people like you are starting to evaluate new options. Which leads us to option B, managed individual. Now, if you don't know this term yet, don't worry, you're not alone, even though it has been around for almost a decade. Back in 2015 specifically, the IRS confirmed that this model is a sustainable and compliant model for employers to offer health benefits. And this is how it works. You know, with that traditional group model, there's a group plan, and the employer takes their money, applies it to the plan. The employees take their money, applies to the plan. But we kind of flip the script in option B. For managed individual, the employer just takes the money they were spending and gives it to the employee so they can pick an individual insurance option instead of a group plan. The employee can add in their own money if they want to, or just spend what the employer is giving to them, and then you manage the individual plans together. This is really similar to the 401k, which then leads us to the next question. Is this similar to pension plans and the way they changed over to 401ks? And the answer would be absolutely yes. If you actually look back at the transition of pensions to 401ks, they were facing the same issues that health benefits are right now. First, the cost. It was unsustainable for organizations to just keep sending out checks to their retirees. They couldn't bring in enough money, let alone the pressure of investing it correctly and managing everybody's group retirement plan. So 401ks came around and said, hey, take that money and just give it to your employees. Let them invest it and spend it in a way that works best for them. And that's exactly what's happening with managed individual with health benefits right now. Almost 1 million employers over the next 3 to 5 years will transition away from the pension plan style of group health benefits to the managed individual, giving ownership and giving better options to employees so that they not only can have their own plan, but their money can go further. This is by far the best parallel that we've seen in this transition of health benefits. Pension plans over into 401k, traditional group into managed individual. As you're evaluating all small business group health options, I do want to give you a cheat sheet, and this is what to really look for when you're comparing plans. The first thing you need to look at is cost. How much does it cost you as an organization? But equally, if not more importantly, how much does it cost your team? Evaluate cost first, but then you have to also evaluate coverage. And when I say coverage, I mean the max out of pocket. This is the most important number. In the worst year for your employee, how much are they gonna have to pay out of their own pocket? You see, managed individual actually helps you to make a dent on both of these. In general, for cost, individual plans are cheaper than group. Not only that, but then if you do have tremendous savings, we're seeing 51% or more cheaper individual than group, you take some of that savings from the organization, give it to your employees in medical dollars to improve coverage. Cost and coverage are the two most important things you have to look at when you're evaluating small business group health options. Okay, I've convinced you. You need to look at managed individual to solve your group health benefits. But what's your next step? You're probably wondering. Easy. Go to remodelhealth.com/analysis. You're going to get all the information you need. You see, we have exclusively built a health benefits analysis that will side by side compare group to managed individual. So you can see a full preview of what this actually can look like in terms of costs and coverage for your team so you can try before you buy. Remodelhealth.com/analysis is your first step to making sure that you can step into the future of health benefits and finally experience what's really possible right now.